And the Emmy goes to Outdoor Electric Safety.
Raw electricity is an awe-inspiring force of nature. We tame it, harness it, and too often take it for granted. Although it increasingly powers our lives, many people simply don't know what it is.
What is electricity? Electricity is pretty much...
Any idea what the scientific definition of it is?
No, I don't know what it is.
In this half hour, we will unveil the mysteries of electricity and show how best to use it safely. Thank you so much for this award. I guess the first hint that this would be a lucky night for me was I tried on the tux and it still fit. What I'd like to do right now is really be grateful for the award, because what you've done is you've emphasized the quality of this programming. Outdoor electrical safety will actually save people's lives. I'd also specifically like to thank my colleagues at LA City View and Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, Tony Gani and Walter Zeisel for asking me to write and produce this piece, Matt Woodson, who pulled a lot of it together, as well as my crew that worked really hard on this piece. I'd also like to give a very large bit of gratitude to my lovely longtime companion, Karen Lisa Pomerantz, my mother, who taught me to read when I was 4 years old, opening a universe of stories to me, and to my father, who, when I first brought home a report card with all A's, said, "Do better next time." Well, maybe today I did. Today would have been his 84th birthday. He never made it past 44. So this award is for him. Thank you again so much. You must be Mike.
Hi, Paul. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Come on by. Yeah, I'm a little startled at this. I had no idea you could actually find termites on a boat. See, one of the things about this is it's an older boat. They don't make boats these days with a lot of wood.
Right.
So if you take a look, there's a large amount of just gorgeous teak down here. And unfortunately, what happened to it is it's being eaten away right now.
For Paul, La Runa holds precious memories.
I got Loruna through my girlfriend.
We fell in love. She ultimately lost interest. I ended up with the boat.
It's hard to admit that you love an inanimate object, but I do.
The untreated wood of this older boat is easy picking for termites.
They've actually eaten away at the tiller so badly that it's practically hollow toward the front. So let me pull off the cover, you can take a look.
Oh, yeah,
Check
right
this
here.
out.
Look at this.
There's only one way to save La Runa. Tent the boat on the water and fill it with poison gas.
It's a sick boat, and it needs to be brought back up to something that's approaching functionality. And I am very hopeful this will occur.
We got a lot of lines going through here.
Yes.
And they got to make sure it's really airtight.
It's almost form-fitted.
It is.
For your girl.
So we're going to leave you to cleaning your boat and enjoying it and getting back out on the water and being one with the waves.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Thank you.
All right.
Ready?
La Runa has been returned to Paul. Now Paul can return to the sea.
Oh, no.
What happened here is this process has given my boat a new lease on life. I'm going to Catalina.
I got Loruna through my girlfriend. We met, we fell deeply in love, and this is, in some respects, our baby. It's something that really matters. And even though she's lost interest, I still have the boat. So it's...
It's bathing suit season. Time for us to look our best. But how can we go from looking like this to this? CT scans are a high-tech marvel, allowing unprecedented diagnostic capability. The scans were first utilized in the mid-1990s to examine the seriously ill, but their use has expanded exponentially since. Thanks to persuasive advertising from some medical facilities, CAT or CT scans are being touted as preventive health measures for symptom-free individuals. Are they worth the risks and the cost?
Joining us to discuss their documentary, Reverse Aging Now, are Emmy Award-winning Paul Suchecki and his filmmaking partner, Carolisa Pomerantz. Thank you both for joining me today. This is a treat for me. Paul, Reverse Aging Now. Is it possible?
It's possible if you make the distinction between chronological age and biological age.
There are a lot of different and conflicting pieces of information out there. Did you have trouble sifting through the charlatans from the legitimate folks?
That's probably the toughest thing that we had to confront. And at this convention that Carolisa mentioned, we had people with rather outlandish claims.
Oh,
people
sure.
saying that magnetics cure osteoporosis.
This was really comprehensive information, Paul. Did you start out with a storyline, or was this all discovery?
The first interview we had was with Dr. Roy Walford, and I knew his daughter on a social basis. And she had just finished a book with her dad. Her father was a pathologist at UCLA, and they wanted to test it. And I was teaching studio production at Pasadena City College. They said, can we come in and at least see what we look like on camera?
Right.
And in the course of doing the interview with them, I found out that you can, in fact, turn your entire life around when it comes to biological age.
Wow.
And what Roy Walford did, which was extraordinary, was he was the biosphere doctor. The biosphere was that terrarium in the Arizona desert.
Yes, indeed.
And he put people on his method of anti-aging, which is a nutrient-dense, calorie-restricted diet. And because they were physically active all the time trying to grow their own food, in the biosphere, people were there for 2 years. By his measurements, they aged 1 year.
Wow. This is really an extraordinary DVD set called Reverse Aging Now. And Paul, there's a website as well, correct?
Absolutely.
Which is reverseagingnow.com. Remarkably creative.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, isn't it great?
All of us decline with age in a slope that steepens. The earlier we change our lifestyles, the better. When we take steps to reverse aging, we restore wellness, feel and look better, and have more energy. We can actually start aging more slowly.
So we would compress our disease period until very near the end of our lives.
It's not the older you get, the sicker you get, but the older you get, the healthier you've been.
So can we reverse aging? Many scientists say no. But there's increasing evidence that by adopting the key changes we suggested here, you can reverse specific aspects of aging and then slow it down. In the 21st century, we have greater control over how we age than ever before.